What's up, everybody? Boys and girls, houseplants, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My goodness, do I have an amazing stream in store for you all here tonight. Get ready, guys, for an action-packed, jam-packed, guest-packed live stream here on the True Trading Group YouTube channel. Welcome to TTG, baby. If you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, then you've come to not only the right place, but the place. I want you all to take a moment right now, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and guys, also share this stream across your own social media channels because the guest lineup that I've got for you tonight is second to none. Guys, True Trading Group, or what we like to call it, TTG, is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live totally for free right here on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and free lessons and education that can help you become a better and more profitable trader. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader for True Trading Group, and along with my team of 6 other pro trader moderators, we cover all different styles of trading, including swing trading, day trading, options, advanced options, shorting, long-term investing, and more. There's literally something for everyone in True Trading Group, regardless of your experience, skill level, or trading style. Now, guys, listen, I began my career working for a fund right out of college, my very first job in New York City, 2007. Then 2008 happened, the great stock market crash, the recession, the subprime mortgage crisis, chaos. All hell broke loose. But I actually went on to thrive in that environment, receiving one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards in 2008. But before they ever let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an educational training program that set me on the path to become the trader that I am here now today. I've since taken that curriculum, I've simplified it, I've paired it with the top premium trading tools and resources available today, and I've brought that all together on the TTG platform for all of my TTG members. All right. So before we get into the live stream here tonight, and it is going to be a damn good one, before we do get started, I first want to know if this is your very first TTG live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group. I want you to go ahead right now and type the letter I in chat. All right. Go ahead and type the letter I in chat if this is your first live stream with us or you're not a member of True Trading Group. Go right ahead, guys, and type the letter I right there in chat. All right, we got Gurkrat Sidhu, we got Jared Brown, Craig Talcott Jr., Right Direction Advisors, we got Damon Donahoe, Mary Jur, Sticky Trades, Brian, Lyndon M., Pamela Thomas, Kevin Kashara, Coran Woods, Reese, Susanna Trout, Pam Stewart, By the Dip, Carter, Laurent Dauphin, Constant Metalworks, Dale Smith, David Horton, Jason Schilling. Beautiful. Beautiful. Filippo Maniero, Mike Evans. Awesome. Guys, everyone, all of you that are typing the letter I in chat, you guys have no idea what you may have just stumbled upon here with the TTG live stream, but stick around for a little while. You are going to find out in just a little while. Tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows. Usually, I do like a 15, 20-minute Q&A session just to give some time for people to log on to the stream where you guys can ask me questions. Well, scrap that. I'm skipping that tonight because tonight I'm going to be bringing on Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street, Spatafora, along with Curaleaf founder and executive chairman Boris Jordan. And then we have another special guest that's going to be joining me here later. Wolf, what's up, bro? Say what's good. Say what's up to the TTG fam.
Hello, everybody. Happy 420.
Happy 420. How could I forget to wish everybody happy holidays? So, guys, we've got a lot of stuff in store for you here today. After that, we're going to get into then the stock market recap, which, again, I'll talk about crypto and everything. Everybody's been asking me about crypto lately, so we'll talk about the stock market recap, where we'll talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge. We're going to get into that. And then I'm going to break down for you guys later on the live a trade that I made today in Coinbase. Okay, I shorted Coinbase today. Ticker symbol COIN. Was a beautiful bear flag setup, was where I made all my money today. I'm going to talk you guys through how to identify bear flag setups, and then most importantly, how to trade and profit from those bear flag setups. Then I'm going to be giving away the information for tonight's TTG stimulus. For those that don't know, every weekday in the month of April, we are giving away $100 to 5 lucky TTG members. And anyone that joins the TTG family actually during this live stream will also even be included in that TTG stimulus. So I'll be giving you guys the information for the TTG stimulus and how to get into the giveaway room. I'll give you guys the password in just a little while. All right. So like I said, guys, we're going to be skipping over the Q&A, and I want to get things started. I want to just dive right into this Q&A, and I'm going to kick things off to Jason the Wolf, and I'll let Jason give you guys a little intro, and then you can bring on our special guest.
All right, guys. So as it is 420, I did want to finally bring on somebody in the industry that is having a major impact, especially in the United States. That is Boris Jordan from Curaleaf. Symbol CURLF, CUR. There he is. There's Boris. Hey, Boris. Say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Good to be here.
So I'm going to get right into it because, you know, I whenever I see you on CNBC, besides them putting tickers of Canadian companies, you know, like they're not getting it. You know, and we followed each other in the Twitter sphere for a while. So I want to get right to the heart of a lot of the questions. And because you were so gracious to do this on 420 at such short notice, I'm just going to jump right into it. But I'd please, if you want to give your a brief intro to anybody that's been under a rock, please do so.
Listen, guys, happy to be on board today and talking to you guys. Happy 420 to everybody that's listening. I think it's a great day for the industry. It was a difficult day in the markets, but a great day in the industry. And since we're not in it for 24 hours or even for 3 days, but we're in it as long-term, at least in my case, as a long-term investor, I could not be more bullish about what's going on. So happy to answer any questions you guys have.
Great. So I'll just jump right into it. I've got a couple questions. I know you're short on time, so I'm just going to kind of go rapid fire, if you'll indulge me. All right. So yesterday we had safe banking passing the House. I think it was 74% of the 435 voted for it. Now everybody's wondering, okay, well, when's the Senate going to go and do this? And I know you're not a fortune teller, so I'm going to go and ask you something a little bit more different. All right. What is a bigger game changer in your eyes? Is it safe banking being enacted as the law of the land, or paying taxes as a normal business? And for people that don't know, 280E is it's as a business, it's kind of like, you know, you've got one hand tied behind your back and then somebody, you know, jamming your head underwater. So, Boris?
Listen, I think for this audience, which is as largely as I understand a trading audience, obviously safe banking, I mean, they're both equally important. It's very difficult to say one is less important than the other. They're both two things that are holding back the development of this industry by old laws that were put in place back in the 1970s and 1980s. So we need to reform both. But for this audience and specifically, obviously, safe harbor language and uplisting is super important because that's going to bring in new money into the space. Why are we having a sell-off? Well, one, we've obviously had a big run, right? We went from March lows of last year. A lot of these stocks are up hundreds of percent. It's expected that you're going to have a bit of a pullback, especially when, if you look at all the EV stocks, you know, the battery companies, everything's, they're all 50, 60%. I mean, in fact, cannabis is only off about 30% from its highs. And the fact is that unlike those companies who are killing it in terms of revenue growth, EBITDA growth, and now profitability and cash flow. So, you know, from my perspective as a business owner and an investor, I know that the markets will always catch up to the fundamentals of the business. And so I don't look at the everyday chart in terms of the market, although I am very cognizant of what's going on. Obviously, I am focused on my investors making money, so I want them to make money. But this is a short-term blip in a long-term game. And I always say to people, if you graph an emerging market or an emerging industry, as long as each dip has a higher point than the previous one and each high has a higher point than the previous high, you're doing well. And that's exactly what's happening in cannabis. If you look at the chart in cannabis, the dips are always a little bit higher than the previous, and the highs are always a little bit higher than the previous ones. And so that's the way the industry is developing. And listen, we will get over, I mean, safe banking will pass this year. It may not be called safe banking. It may be part of the Schumer bill. You know, Schumer's issuing a bill. As a matter of fact, the greatest thing I heard today was Schumer coming out and saying he's worried about safe banking because it could take away a little bit of what he's trying to do with his law, which is total legalization. And that means he understands that the bipartisan support for safe banking, as we saw in the House, and I think we'll see in the Senate, threatens potentially him getting his bigger law through, because this one will pass. But what I think will happen in the end is they're going to combine these two into one, and then they're going to negotiate, attach it to a law that the Republicans desperately need, and push it through that way. And then the real question will be, does Biden sign it or not? But I think he will in the end. The pressure will be very high. He will sign it. And I think we will get some form of a combination of safe banking, social justice, and maybe some legalization issues in a law later this year. But don't wait for it to be tomorrow. It's not going to happen.
Right. And yeah, and I agree with you as, you know, this is kind of par for the course, especially this time of year in the cannabis sector. Okay, moving on. So I wanted to kind of go in. So I asked, you know, the group today, you know, something they wanted to ask you, and they were very interested in Europe. Now, this is, I think, something that a lot of people miss. So, you know, recently Curaleaf got EMAC Life Sciences for $286 million, and mostly stock. It was 3% of the total value of the market cap, which was incredible because of, you know, using stock. And, you know, the one thing that Curaleaf has demonstrated is that, you know, if they're going to use stock, they're going to turn $1 into $2, not $1 into 50 cents. So, but the thing that everybody missed was then you sold a chunk of it, 31.5%, for $130 million, which implied a $413 million post-money valuation. So I guess the question is, are you Rumpelstiltskin? And why do you think the market missed it?
Listen, I think that a lot of particularly retail, and this is nothing against retail because that's how I started out as a young guy. I started out investing as a retail investor and built it up over time. A lot of people miss the details in these deals. They're a little bit sophisticated. They're a little bit difficult to understand. So let me briefly explain it very simply. What we did, we bought an asset for $330 million, call it. In fact, at the end of the day, it ended up being about 280 or something like that. And it was, we were spending $50 million in cash, the rest in stock, right? Then I turned around and during the closing period, I negotiated a deal with a single large investor to sell them 31% of the business for $130 million. 50 went to the 50 we were supposed to spend as Curaleaf. We did not. We didn't have to put up any cash. It went to the selling shareholders. And then 80 million went right to the balance sheet of the European business, fully funding it for the next 2 years. So Curaleaf is out of pocket, zero cash in funding Europe. We have got Europe funded, and it's going to continue to develop. And in the meantime, our focus is absolutely on continuing to consolidate and go deeper in the United States in our business. And I will tell you, you guys all will see by mid-year this year, Curaleaf will absolutely separate itself, barring some M&A. I can never say, you never know what's going to happen with another company. But without any significant M&A, Curaleaf will surpass by 40 to 50% any other MSO in terms of its revenue growth this year. You're going to see it, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a running bet with somebody in the space that, you know, I think you guys are going to be the company, and obviously I can't say when, that puts up the first $500 million quarterly number. You know, I really like this acquisition. I also knew people that were invested in the company prior, and trust me, they're watching. They thank you guys. So yeah, now with, you know, New York going, you know, passing adult use, we have New Jersey, we have that whole northeastern corridor. Now, you know, one of the questions is, you know, when do we think a couple things. When do we think New Jersey is going to sell its first gram of adult use cannabis? What do you think the expectation is for like in 2022 for New York? And how well, and Arizona, which passed at the same time roughly, is already selling. So could you first with Arizona, could you give us what's the foot traffic like in Arizona?
Arizona has been already a double. That's before tourism. So, we've basically doubled our run rate in Arizona from the time, we started adult use, and it's growing every single month. And that's before we get tourism. You got to understand, you've got, something, I think the number is crazy, like 60 million tourists or some crazy number that goes through Arizona on an annualized basis. And so we expect that business, particularly during the summer months, to really start to accelerate quite substantially. But listen, we think that Arizona over a period of time will be a triple in terms of revenue growth. But I mean, when you start talking about the East Coast, it's a different kettle of fish. New York is an absolute game changer. We're talking about a $5 billion market in 3 years. And so it's going to look like Illinois on steroids. And I think that if you go back to New Jersey, I think somewhere in the fourth quarter, we'll probably sell our first recreational cannabis in New Jersey. Whether it's October or whether it's December, I don't know, because New Jersey said the rules have to be in by August 28th. So they set up the rules, and then I think within a month or two, they'll probably give us the ability to start selling adult use cannabis. As you know, Curaleaf absolutely leads that market by a wide margin. We've just built a huge cultivation facility. We're ready to go with a lot of product as soon as that program gets launched in the fourth quarter. We think it's sometime in the fourth quarter. The latest is January for sure, but I think it'll actually happen in the fourth quarter. In New York, unlike New Jersey, did not put a deadline on their rule writing, so they could stretch it out, although I think we're going to be considering the pressure on New York to go faster. My anticipation in New York is it's sometime in the second quarter, maximum early third quarter, like July 1st, that program gets launched in New York. So New York will probably be, 3 quarters after New Jersey because they came into the program a little later. But New York is typically very efficient in rule writing, so I think they will get it done, and I think they'll get it launched sometime in probably the third quarter of next year, whereas New Jersey will probably be the fourth quarter. But just imagine this. You got 23 million, and I think it's, 9 million. So you basically got 30 some odd million. You've got California in those two states. Yeah. And New York is the largest illicit market after California, United States. So we think that those two markets, in New York, Curaleaf has around 40% market share, New Jersey about 30% market share. And it takes years to build up the infrastructure that we have in those two states in order to produce the product to sell. So we're very excited about the East Coast. We think Connecticut's going to go in July. As you know, we're the number one operator in Connecticut as well. And so you got, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. We think Pennsylvania is next year. And then, of course, the big prize is Florida, which we think will happen in November of 22 with a referendum.
Great. And then, in a post, and I've heard you talk about this, everybody wants legalization right away. I'm in the camp of let's get everything else first. Legalization come later. It's not going to change the fundamentals of the industry or the growth. And, it allows us to really build our positions over time when everybody else has to come in and buy from us. So, in a post-legalization world, we're seeing companies already kind of planting flags in CPG or consumer packaged goods and brands. You guys got Select a while ago, and now you just launched Squeeze, which is an amazing product. But
I want to stop you on there for a second. Squeeze, we can't keep that product on the shelf anywhere in this country. The day we launch in each state, it's gone. And I mean, we can't manufacture. I've never seen that since 5 years ago when cannabis first started to sell. And the first vape pens came on the market. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, this product literally sells off the shelf within hours across the country in all of our stores.
Yeah, and for everybody that doesn't know what Squeeze is, if you've ever seen the commercials where there's a guy in the desert and they're like trying to give him water, Squeeze is basically you flavor a drink with basically THC.
Yeah.
Right?
Flavor the drink with THC. You can dose it, microdose it with 5 milligrams. It's got an exact measurement, makes it easier, and it really expands the base. What's interesting is the people that are buying this product, a lot of them are new to the industry, which is why we're super excited about it, because what we're doing is we're broadening the customer base for cannabis. We're moving away from your traditional cannabis user that's been using it for 20, 30 years, and we're starting to expand it to people that had never used it but really want to get into the cannabis space. And I got to tell you, it surprised all of us on how successful the product has been. And most important, again, unlike going out with seltzers and drinks, which is very expensive in a siloed environment where you can't move the product between states, you can't invest bottling lines in each state. It just doesn't make economic sense. This makes total sense because it's a small product, it's easily distributable. We've got it now in 17 states. We launched it in Florida today. We're super excited about it, and it's selling out. I mean, California, literally the biggest market, we sell out almost every single time we put it on the shelf.
Yeah, and it just made me think, does Curaleaf own the IP on something like that?
Yeah, we own all the IP. We have 2 very large R&D centers, one in Massachusetts, one in Kentucky. We've got a lot of really cool new products coming on the back of this product, which I think is going to be really, really exciting. And we're going to be talking about it over the next month or 2. But it's all about, listen, brands are developed by the quality of the product. If your product is crap, your brand is crap. If you create good products, and Curaleaf and Select are focused on formulated products, because we think that's the future of the industry. It's highly formulated products. That's where the future, in our opinion, is, and that's what brings in the customers.
Yeah. So, so brands are going to trump cultivators at the end once cannabis becomes a commodity. Similar to, Philip Morris isn't in the tobacco business anymore. They're in the brand business. So I know you have a dinner. I hope your workout was good. Maybe we could work out together next time you're in Florida. I would love to do this again. Or even have Joseph or Jason or whoever you want on here again. We really appreciate it. Boris, is there anything?
I'll just finish up by saying, guys, hold to your cannabis positions in the U.S. I think you're going to make a lot of money. If you're in and out trading every day, don't forget you got to pay tax on that. And I think it's one of the problems we're having right now is a lot of the guys last year, day traders that made a lot of money, a lot of capital gains. They got hit in the first quarter here at the end, and now they got to pay taxes in May. And I think that there's a lot of pressure on some of these retail stocks because of that fact. I saw that in 2000, by the way. I was very active in the markets in 2000 with the dot-com bubble blew up. We saw that a lot of people were in and out of stocks on a daily basis, and then all of a sudden they had to pay their cap gains, and they were paying their cap gains as the market was coming in hard. And so I think we're seeing a little bit of that effect here. If you hold on to your stocks, as Warren Buffett does, read his book, you don't have that problem.
Yep, exactly.
All the good ones and hold on to them, guys. Thanks very much. It was great to be on your show.
Awesome.
All right, bye, Boris.
Thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, guys. So
that was awesome.
Yeah, Boris is such a nice guy. I really appreciate. I mean, guys, it was like very, very last minute. I'm like, hey, can you do it? And he was like, yeah, I can do it here. But yeah, guys, and let's go to the next guest, Michael. Take it away.
Yeah, guys, that was awesome. I really, that was great having Boris on. With Curaleaf, that's a company that Jason and I are both very bullish on. It's actually, I believe, both of our largest long-term portfolio position in the cannabis space. So that was awesome having him on. Next, guys, I told you I had a jam-packed, action-packed, guest-packed, star-studded live stream for you guys here tonight. And we're going to keep the action rolling. And we're going to move on to bring on our next guest. Guys, I've got a real special one in store for you all here today on 420. Our next guest is none other than reggae music legend, Bob Marley's son. He is an athlete and founder, visionary of Lion Order. Everybody, please give a huge TTG welcome to Rohan Marley. What's
Yo,
Yo,
blessed
what's
love.
up, man? How you doing, man?
Chilling,
Thanks for
man.
joining us, Ron. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, just chilling at the house, you know.
I appreciate it, bro. I
How's
appreciate you
everything?
taking the time.
Yeah, man. I need you to
Awesome.
see that lion back there. That's why I was trying to position myself. Right?
Awesome, man. Well, listen, I'm gonna, we're gonna dive in. We're gonna get right into it. I can't wait to kind of get your take on the industry, and I know you're really involved with a lot of things. But maybe just take a couple of minutes just to kind of introduce people to and talk to us about Lion Order. Talk to us about Lion Order. Like, what does it encompass, and what are your goals for that company and for your brand?
Well, first of all, good evening to everyone. Blessed to be here. Uncle Richie, big up yourself. So yeah, I figured that it was about time as an entrepreneur to really get involved into the business of cannabis and what it meant to me. And as a youth growing up, as a person, as personality wise, and Lion Order now. Why I chose the name Lion Order to be the name of the brand, not just the brand, but the movement of myself and the ones that are part of the movement. It began with a principle, and a way of life of how I see things, how things should be, and how one should be as human beings living in this creation and partaking in the sacrament, which is cannabis to us, and being able to really translate that. So for me, Lion Order is a vehicle, and Lion Order is a name in itself that represents itself. As we know, the lion is the ruler of himself. He's a king. He manifests the truth within himself. And I interpret that as my brand to be Lion Order, to be the truth of what we represent as humanity, as Rastafari children, as the children of Bob, and to express ourselves with Lion Order as a business, but a way of life, and to introduce, just to get into the space because I'm an entrepreneur. I started Marley Coffee. I'm a director of everything Bob Marley. My sister Sadella, Ziggy, they're in charge. But I was the one to really develop the business side. So I thought it was important that now I implement my philosophy, which I've learned through family and friends and loved ones about how I should be as a man. So we created Lion Order as a movement, and then obviously cannabis is a part of my life. It's a way of life. So obviously that's Lion Order.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much for
Yeah.
sharing that.
I didn't mean to take up that much time, but yeah.
No, not at all, man. Not at all. We appreciate hearing from you. I got to ask you now, because you've been very into cannabis, obviously your entire life, as you said. And it's like
Sure.
A lot of people that are on the stream right now. It's something that they haven't really been a part of, has not been a part of their entire lives, but rather something that they're just really getting interested, either if it's from a recreational standpoint or from an investment standpoint or a medical standpoint, for whatever it is. But a lot of people are just getting introduced to the movement of cannabis. And I kind of want to know what you feel like. How does this continual push towards a federal legalization of the drug in the United States, how does that help move your corporate goals down the field? And is this something that is something that you think is going to affect your business and cannabis in the next couple of years? Is it something that you think is going to take much longer? Like, where do you think the state of the cannabis industry is right now from a legal standpoint?
Well, first of all, for myself, cannabis is medicine. It's not a drug as people stated, and it was. I mean, it wasn't like that in the beginning. It just happened in the late '60s that it became that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because of whomever the president was at the time. I forget if it was Nixon. I don't remember the president, but he made that law that it was whatever it was, or Reagan. I'm not sure who it was, but they made a law and they gave it that name. But obviously, cannabis has always been a medicine and a healing to a nation. And with the entrepreneurs and the ones that weren't involved in cannabis at the early stage, as myself, because of Rastafari, of Jamaica being a very green country, vegetation and a lot of plants grow, such as the cannabis grow there. and we were more involved with that because we were never part of the system or the systematic way of things, and we never followed those principles. We always followed the principles of a way of life, and we always connected to the higher power, which is the Almighty. So with the today and what's happening in society, it's no different than what happened when with the cigarette or even alcohol and such time, because the reality is the government, once they can capitalize and benefit from whatever it is, they don't care what it is, because if they cared, they wouldn't give you the thing opioids, you know what I mean? So if they really cared, but they can tax that, they can govern that, so it's okay, because they're gonna eat. But once they're able to eat and benefit from the plant monetarily or however it's beneficial to them, then I see that as a positive to us, because we're black man, Rasta man, humanity, red man, blue man, white man, any man have been persecuted way too long for a plant that's something given to us by the Almighty. So once, you know, society, the government, whomever comes to realization and find out within themselves the truth within themselves, but still have to follow the legislation and follow the constitution and those things, but legalize the herb, it's a good thing, no matter what it is. It's just another burden off our shoulders, because you have many people that need the plant and it's considered illegal, so they're antagonized by the laws, you know what I mean? And there's many people been incarcerated for a plant that's meant to heal you. So can you imagine? So I'm for the legalization. I believe in that, and I believe in the entrepreneurs, whether they knew it then or know it now. It's all helpful to each other, because I'd be a hypocrite to say I didn't like that, because what do I know about anything? You know, at a certain point in life, you learn things and you adapt to things, and you like it, you do it. You know, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome, man. Thank you for so much for sharing that with everybody here.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Jason. You have a question?
First, hey, Rohan. It's been a while.
Yeah, man, Jason.
Before COVID, I think we were at a 420 event. It was like me, you, Ricky Williams,
right?
Chloe. Are you going to Chloe? Are you going to Chloe's tonight? I have to.
You know what? It's my brother. You know, first of all, for myself, right? Before 420 ever happened, it was my brother Stephen Marley's birthday, and today it's still his birthday. 420. You know, so Chloe's in Fort Lauderdale doing the magnificent event. You know, the 420 event, and I'm gonna try to make it. I you know, but Chloe's also with Lion Order. You know that? You know,
I know. I always tell Chloe, I'm like, just tell people. I'm like, just if people give you a hard time, just tell them you're my cousin. So if you don't go and I don't go, we can say
problem.
We can say it was because we were doing this.
You know. So
I'll be your excuse. You be my excuse.
I sent her the link to tell her to tune in, and you know, she really, I'm sure she loves it. You know what I'm saying?
I hope she's not watching.
Oh yeah, Jason, you can blew your spot up if she's watching.
You could, Rohan, you could have led with that, buddy. So okay, I guess I'm going to Fort Lauderdale tonight.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've been to a bunch of these events, and you know, look, the Marley name is it's synonymous with the Rasta life and the lifestyle, and you know, and the looking at it as medicine and a part of life. You know, have you
everyday life?
Are you you know, like, I would think, and our previous guest is Boris Jordan from Curaleaf, and I know you know.
Oh, I watched that interview.
Yeah,
very, very awesome, man.
Yeah, and
you know what I love? I love how magnificent the space is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have oil, you have coffee, you have gold, you have silver, you have all these commodities, and herb has always been a commodity. So to hear those astronomers and numbers, like like to hear those things on the market, like not in the street, but in the market on Wall Street, and to hear that stuff, man, that's impressive. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, are brands are the future at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's going to be
Yeah.
the Snickers bar of weed. There's going to be the Pepsi of whatever. So I mean, it would the Marley name is
Marley natural.
it's only natural. Like it seems
right.
like it doesn't, like, I don't want to live in a world where there isn't a product with that name, but not just the name, but with the people from that originated from
the truth of it. Yeah, you're right, and that's us, the family, and we're one of them. You know what I mean? And we've been advocating ever since day one, because this is just a way of life to us, and it's a part of us. If you cut me, I'm gonna bleed orange and green, but but of course the green is there. But yeah, it's in our DNA. You know what I mean? So we have to be a part of this movement. It wouldn't be right if we weren't. And there's room for others. There's so much room. There's room for myself as an individual. There's room for Jojo Royal, Julian. There's room for Ziggy. There's room for Steve, Damien, Kimani, Robert. There's room for Sedella. There's room for everyone, and there's room for my father, the creator. You know what I mean? So we're no different than anyone else, but this is what we know. This is what we live. This is our life. This is our passion. This is our principles. This is what, I don't want to say this is what we believe in, but it is what we know.
Yeah, definitely.
So we love it.
Beautiful.
Great. I love it too. I love your dolphin. I'm like hovering over Earth. You got the best 420 setup that I've seen. Like, are you even looking behind you? Can you even see what's going on behind you? Like floating through space.
Hold on.
I know that if I see you tonight, that I'm Ubering home. So I'm a little bit nervous.
Ron, I've got one more question for you, man. I think I've got to know, and I think a lot of people are asking, like on the live stream, are you involved in the stock market at all, or are you investing or trading any of these cannabis companies, or are you invested in the markets at all in general?
Well, all right. First of all, the stock market, I was once involved in the stock market from the coffee perspective. Mm-hmm. But my Uncle Richie, he's very much into the market with the coins, the Bitcoins, and the coins in general. And I dibble and dabble, but I'm such into creativity that sometimes it's if I can't do it 24 hours a day, I can't do it at all, So I'm really focused on the Rohan Marley Beach House in Mexico and Lion Order and what I'm doing. So it takes a lot of my mind space. So I can't really stay in the market. My son Nico, he's doing his thing with Lion X Wellness. So he's a market player. He likes to trade. He likes those things, coins and all the things. But myself, I think I got to wait a couple more years before I'm really dibbling and dabbling back in the market space. But I do have some things happening, and as well, Marley Natural, we're a part of this conglomerate, and they dibble and dabble in the market as well. But I'm not so familiar with the market space today, but Uncle Richie does.
Well, I'll tell you what, no need to worry. You're in luck, because I know a guy, or I know a couple of guys that know a thing or two about the markets. And brother, whenever you're ready, you've got a full invite to the TTG family, my man, whenever you're ready.
You know what was nice? It was nice to tune in backstage, and really listen to y'all talk and hear about it. And it's really, it's impressive, man. You educate me a little bit, I'm intrigued. Like, you have a nice podcast going. I really love it. I really do, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you. Thank you for taking the time today to come on and to join me and the Wolf and the entire TT family. We really do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Rastafari, I love.
Thank you, man. Thanks
you, Rohan. See you tonight, buddy. I'll see you tonight.
You better make it.
Rohan, I got bad news for you. You blew us up. Chloe's on. Now I have to go. So yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Bro, oh man, that was awesome. Oh, that was awesome. That was fun, man. This is this is one of my favorite live streams that we've done, I think.
It's 420, man.
Yeah, it's 420. It's like it's gotta be.
Of course it's fun.
Awesome.
So I guess you're gonna go over some charts and stuff, and I guess I gotta get ready.
Yeah, I think you gotta get ready. You've got a 420 event I think you've got to get to.
Wait, look at Adam. Adam pulled Chloe on here.
I see it.
You're such a heel. All right, Chloe. I'll see you in a bit. I'm coming by myself. Let me know if you need anything. I can stop and get you something. All right.
Well, I'll see you later. Have fun tonight.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh man, wow, guys, I'm having a blast. I don't know about you guys. I'm having a blast. Guys, if you haven't done so already, you guys better go ahead right now and smash that like button if you guys are having fun here tonight on 420. Boris Jordan, founder, executive chairman of Curaleaf, which is my favorite cannabis company as far as a long-term investment goes. And then you've got Rohan Marley. I mean, guys, just an absolute incredible live stream. Big shout out to your boy Suge for setting this all up tonight for you guys. All right. Big shout out to Suge for setting this up on such short notice. We're having a lot of fun here tonight, man. This is great. Just getting, different perspectives, different angles of the cannabis market and where opportunity lies. It's just a lot of fun. It's obviously, a sector and a topic that we have covered at great length and in great depth in True Trading Group. And I know it's something that a lot of our members are involved in and or are interested in. And I felt this was a really good live to give you guys a lot of really good information. So before I move forward, I still have a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about. I told you, anyone that's here for the first time, I told you that you are I told you that you guys are in for a treat, okay? Because of everything that I had in store for you here. What I want to do real quick, before I do move on, I have lessons I want to talk to you about. I've got a trade recap. We're going to talk about bear flags. Before I do, first I want to know who here is brand new to trading. If you're brand new to trading, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now if you're brand new to trading. Just go ahead and type the number 1 right in chat. Joy Letty's Ramon. We got T Strong, loves Jaguars. Bridget Jones, predictive charts. Julie Hillman, Sandy G. Laurent Dolphay. Tanya. Dorn Blue. Tanya Cable, still novice. Fernando Martinez. Resi. Placencia. John Lawrence. DJ Jughead. Chisholm Onuke. Fatima. Caleb Rowe. Betsy Terrell. Flynn Lowe. Beautiful. Awesome. All of you that are typing number 1 in chat right now that are new to this and that are new to trading, I first want to, before I go any further, I want to make sure that you all understand what's actually truly possible trading stocks and options, because a lot of people approach trading the wrong way. They think it's like a get-rich-quick scheme, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're not just going to put some money into a trading account and all of a sudden you're going to become a millionaire. Okay. But what is realistic is if you're willing to put in a little bit of time and energy to actually learn a skill, that's what this is. Okay. Learning how to benefit from and make money on a consistent basis from the markets is learning a new skill. And you have to treat it as such. There's no other skill out there in the world that you can just excel at without ever practicing, training, getting any education, are being taught. Not one. Trading is no different. And if you are willing to put in some time, energy, and effort, the beauty of trading is that there truly is no limit to your upside. My sister is an English teacher. She'd be the best English teacher in the world. She'll never make 250 grand a year. You can be a police officer. You can be the best police officer on the planet Earth. You'll never make 500 grand a year. Okay? But with trading, there's no limit to your upside. You want to make 50 grand a year, 100, 200, 500, a million, 2 million. There's no limit to your upside. We actually had a member that came on as a guest about maybe 2 months ago, and he still sticks in my head because I'm so proud of his trading performance. He started off, a while ago with like $2,000 in his trading account. Now, fast forward, years of trading and studying and practice and putting in a lot of hard work, he actually made $300,000 in just 1 month. That's what's truly possible when it comes to trading stocks and options. That's not the norm. That's not normal. Okay. But that's the type of upside potential that there is trading stocks, but it's not going to happen overnight. There's not a secret. Okay. A lot of people come to me because they know that I've traded professionally on Wall Street and they say, Mike, what's the secret? There is no secret. Okay. There's not a secret pattern. There's not a secret strategy. There's not a secret indicator. The secret is that the hedge fund that I worked at did not let me touch $1 until I went through their training program. So that tells me that the secret is in education. That's the secret. Okay. And that is what I want all of you that are starting out here for the very first time. I want you to understand that now from the beginning so that you focus on learning first, trading second. Okay. There's a reason why our slogan is learn, trade, profit, not the other way around. Okay. The learning and the education part comes first, and that's what's most important. Okay. And my teaching members can attest to that. My teaching members, people that are on the live stream right now that are teaching members, they've gone through and they've received that education. My teaching family members, how many of you are better traders now because of True Trading Group? Okay. I want you to sound off in chat right now if you are a better trader today because of the education that you have received from True Trading Group. I want you guys to go ahead and sound off in chat right now. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all these comments, guys. If you're not a member, I encourage you to read all these comments coming through on the side of the screen here. These are TeachD members that have already gone through and are getting an education day in, day out, and are becoming better traders because of it. There's no difference between them and you. Okay? There's no difference between them and you. Listen up, guys. Before I do get into, the stock market recap from the day, and before I get into the trade lessons on the day, which is my Coinbase trade, ticker symbol COIN, I shorted that out of a bear flag setup. Before I get into all those lessons, there's a lot of people that I see on the live that are asking about a membership. So I will cover this very briefly, and then we're going to get into the lessons of the day on the Coinbase trade. Okay. TTG only has annual memberships. I do not offer a monthly membership. The reason why is because 1 month is not enough time for you to go through all of our courses, pass all of the quizzes at the end of the courses, go through the video library, attend a private study group session, practice trading on the simulator. 1 month is not enough time for you to do all of those things and see if True Trading Group is right for you. Okay. It's simply not enough time. Second reason why we don't have a monthly membership is because myself, Jason, who you saw on this live stream, the rest of our moderators, we give you guys 110% of our time, energy, and effort. We are in chat with our members all day long, calling out opportunities, calling out trades, answering questions. We are doing workshops and webinars during the week, on the weekends. We give you guys 110% of our energy and effort. You better be willing to give it back to us. If you're just looking for a get-rich-quick scheme and you're like, Mike, that's cool that you have all this education. I don't really care. I don't really want to learn anything. Just tell me what to do. Just sign off the live stream now. Honestly, I'll just save you, your time. TGD is not for you. plenty of other services out there that would gladly take your money. But if you're looking to actually truly get education and learn a skill, I'll be there with you, and so will the rest of the Teach family, to walk you through that process every step of the way. We're the Netflix of trading communities, guys. You pay one price for the entire year. You get access to every single thing that we offer. We have courses and trade alerts, yes, but TGG is so much more than that. It's an entire platform. You get 15 courses. It's a simplified version of the education that I received when I worked at the fund in New York City. It covers beginner and foundation courses for someone that's just starting out. You've got advanced courses, option courses, swing trading courses, trader psychology courses, you name it, we've got it. They're all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You've got a video library with over 100 hours of workshops and webinars, with new ones being added every week. You've got our daily trading chat room where myself and the moderators, we share our screen. We're talking to you on the microphone, calling out trades live as they happen in real time. You're going to get at least 10 of those actionable trade alerts per week from our moderators that are currently sporting over an 80% win rate in chat. You've got weekly live workshops with all of our moderators and members. You've got access to all of our moderators every single day. You can actually send us private messages and ask us questions. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, which is a breaking up to the second news alert service that's included with your service. You got Quote Media's real-time level 1 and real-time level 2, a trading simulator, a trade ideas scanner. And I think we also re-upped the laptop supply. Okay. We upped the laptop supply. We had a lot of people sign up last night. And a lot more were actually upset that they missed out on the laptops. We're always giving back to our members. And I think Adam was able to source another batch of laptops. I'm not sure how many. I'll wait. 50. Okay. So he was able to get another 50. All right. So we sourced another 50 laptops. They're on a first come, first serve basis. The laptops never last. We had a bunch last night. They all sold out. Adam was able to get more today. This is crazy. Our wholesaler has to love us. We just keep buying out. Whenever the wholesaler gets inventory, we literally buy it out. I don't know if we're going to be able to get much more than this, guys. Like every time that we do this, the wholesaler kind of gives us a little bit of like a, hey guys, I don't know when I'm getting more type of thing. I really don't know when we're going to be able to get more. But anyone that signs up here today will get included with their membership a free either Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Chromebook laptop, totally free. Okay, totally free with those that sign up. So it'll be it'll be the first 50 people that sign up will get a free laptop included with their membership. And you guys can actually use the coupon code TTG121. Okay, use that coupon code TTG121. That'll get you a 43% discount on our membership. The membership would normally cost you $2,212, but if you use the coupon code TTG121, that's my gift to you guys for being on the live stream with me. Use it. It brings the price all the way down to just $1,254. Okay, you have to enter the coupon code. If you do not enter that coupon code, you're going to pay $1,990. Okay, use the coupon code TTG121 and only pay $1,254. That's for the entire year. It includes everything I just said and a brand new free laptop. All right. So with that being said, and guys, that price is until midnight Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern. After midnight Pacific, the price is going up, and the price will continue to go up by a couple bucks every day as we move towards the $2,000 price point. Okay, so if you guys want to lock in that 43% discount and get yourself a free laptop, you got to use coupon code TGD121 before midnight Pacific. That's 3 a.m. Eastern tonight. Okay, then the price goes up. All right, to claim your laptop, guys, after you sign up to claim your free laptop, the bottom right of our website will be a chat icon. Click it. You'll be able to enter your information and your address for us to ship you your laptop. Okay, it'll process probably within 3 to 5 business days. Okay, cool. Get it? Got it? Good. We got 50 of those laptops for you guys here today. All right. Now, let's get into the stock market recap. I want to recap with you guys the action from the markets today, and then we're going to dive into my lessons on COIN. So for this, Let's go ahead now, guys, and I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to take things over. And we'll take things over to the stock market recap. All right, so here we go. 420. What happened today on 420? Let's talk about it. Stocks continued to slide on 420. All right, markets continued their pullback. Second day in a row of decline since reaching record levels late last week. You had some comments from the Fed chair today, but the main issue today was COVID. Okay. You've got a lot of issues with COVID all over the world. Okay. You've got a lot of issues all over the world. All right. So the UK, India, Brazil, some areas in Europe. That was kind of the big issue here. You saw oil get crushed on reopening fears. The airlines get crushed. Even Boeing got crushed. You know, the reopening trade really got hit. Consumer discretionaries, financials, energy, industrials, everything. That's what led the sell-off today. Those are the reopening trades. Okay, that's why I mean by this is a COVID issue, and I've been saying now, if you've been following my live stream for the last couple of days, that these COVID numbers are pretty concerning in other parts of the world. The U.S. is doing pretty good with their vaccinations and their cases. Other parts in the world are not, and it was only a matter of time before you start to see some cracks, kind of on a global scale, and you're starting to see it, and you saw it here today. Okay, the unemployment rate underestimates shortfalls in the jobs with labor market participation below pre-pandemic levels. That was another thing that Fed Chairman Powell was actually discussing. Big stories of the day: healthcare. Healthcare stocks went to record highs. Again, COVID related. Okay, so the healthcare ETF, the XLV, put in its 8th straight green close today. Doge Day. Today was supposed to be Doge Day. Well, Dogecoin slid. Dogecoin got walloped. Okay, I've been telling you guys to be taking profits. You've been following my live stream for the last couple of days. I've been saying take profits in the 40s. Let's do a quick check-in. Doge pulled all the way back to 27 and is now back to 33.5. 33.5 right now on Doge. Okay. Apple, new product event. Not a big deal. Okay. Basically a non-event for the stock. The stock had a little bit of a pullback. The stock pulled back a little bit while the event was going on. They announced their M1 chip, iPad, iMac, Apple TV, a subscription service for podcasts, but nothing major that had a really huge effect on the stock. Johnson & Johnson earnings beat, dividend boost, and also some vaccine news for Johnson & Johnson coming out of Europe, and that gave that stock a nice little boost. That gave that stock a nice boost very early on, and Johnson & Johnson had a strong day. Then you had Netflix. Oof. Netflix got crushed after earnings. Okay. They actually beat on sales and earnings per share, but they missed miserably on new subscriber growth. Okay. They added 3.98 million subscribers, and it was expected to be 6 million. Okay. And then for the current quarter, they're expecting just 1 million net new streaming customers moving forward, which would be the lowest total on record for the company. Okay. So all of the streaming competition is really getting to Netflix. Okay. You know, you have Amazon Prime, you've got, HBO Max, you've got Disney Plus, you've got Apple. All of the streaming wars are really heating up, and all of that competition, it used to just be kind of Netflix was the only game in town. Now consumers have their you can pick from 5 different, premium streaming services. And that is starting to hurt Netflix from a growth standpoint and new subscriber growth. And that stock took a big hit after hours. Last I saw it was down like 11 or 12%. More earnings to watch coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow, you got Verizon, Chipotle, Halliburton, Las Vegas Sands, and Churchill Downs. Some of the notable companies reporting tomorrow. I talked to you guys, coronavirus and global economic concerns weigh on the markets this week. That's what kind of drove us down here today. COVID cases continue to rise globally. India is out of control. India is out of control. COVID-19 cases are now above 143 million with over 3 million deaths. Travel stocks took a hit on Tuesday, thanks in part to United Airlines. United Airlines, bad earnings. So you couple United Airlines bad earnings, couple that with the rise in COVID fears on a global scale, and that shuts down the reopening trade, which has been this trade that's really taken this market higher over the last couple of months. Those stocks all retreated here today. Then you had European Central Bank gave a downbeat assessment of credit conditions. European lenders may actually restrict access to credit in the second quarter this year. That's not good. Reflects uncertainty surrounding the severity of the economic impact of what is a third wave. Okay? A third wave. Okay? This is what is really kind of driving the market downturn over the last couple of days are these concerns. Pending economic data for the outlook in the U.S., you get a state of the jobs market Thursday with the initial jobless claims data coming out. And then again, manufacturing and services PMI data, as well as new home sales come out on Friday. That manufacturing and services PMI data is going to be an important number that we're going to want to pay attention to. State of the crypto markets, Bitcoin bounced back to 57,000, Ethereum jumped back up to 2,300, and Litecoin back above 280. So those, your major coins had little pullbacks over the last 2 days. They bounced back a little bit today. And Doge Day, what happened? We actually dropped to lows of around 25 cents. I just told you guys that before. We're back up into the low 30s. We'll see if Doge is able to get itself back up into the 40s, eventually break through that, and see if it does make that run towards $1 that the entire social media world is talking about. But you guys know better. I was pounding the table on Friday to take profits when it was at 42, 43. Many of you in here did heed to that advice and were able to take some profit off in the 40s. And we're happy when you saw that pull back into the 20s and 30s. We'll see if this continues to climb itself back. And if Dogecoin does make a move higher, I'll be following that over the next couple of days. And I'll keep you guys posted on what I think with that. Now let's get into the Coinbase trade. All right. Guys, again, listen, we had a couple of people that just signed up while I've been doing this. A couple of people signed up for the membership. Again, to claim your laptop. Okay, to claim your laptop, anyone that just signed up, they will be, after you sign up on our website, at the bottom right of your screen, you will see a chat icon. Okay, you will see a chat, you will see a chat icon. Okay, click on it, little support chat. You'll be able to enter your address and information to claim your laptop. Okay. So we've got a handful of people have already signed up with the coupon code TTG121 to claim that laptop and get that 43% discount. So I want to make sure you guys know how to do that. All right. Cool. Now let's move on to my trade recap of the day. Again, this was Coinbase. Okay. Coinbase, ticker symbol COIM. My one trade today. Again, yesterday I made one trade. Today I made one trade. Both of them solid winners. Solid winners. I've been telling you guys the small cap market has been quiet. I teach all of my members to not be one trick ponies. I teach them all to be diversified traders, to be able to identify opportunity in multiple places. And that is what I've been doing here these last couple of days. Yesterday, we had a great trade on GameStop. Today, a beautiful trade on Coinbase. Two large cap stocks. Well, technically, from a technical standpoint, GameStop is considered a small cap from the technical definition. But as far as an active trader, people would consider, an active trader or a day trader is going to consider that more of a large cap type of play with that price point on the stock and the way that stock actually trades. So don't confuse the two. There's a difference between what an active trader would consider a small cap versus the technical definition as far as dollar amount of market cap that would be considered a small cap. Okay, so Let's talk about Coinbase. Reports emerged that the company's top executives sold a large, considerable amount of shares on the very first day of trading. Okay, the stock opened for trading at $381. It shot up all the way over 400 and has now pulled itself all the way back down into like 320, 315. And I went after this and I shorted it today. So let's pull up. I'm going to now pull up my charts. All right. So while we get into the Coinbase trade, guys, to do that, I want to go ahead right now and I want to take things over to the charts. All right, folks, here you have it. Coinbase, ticker symbol COIN. Now, for this trade, I'm going to take you guys out to the daily chart first. Okay, I'm going to take you out to the daily chart first. Now, this is a setup that I was telling my members about yesterday. Okay, yesterday I told everybody about a bear flag setup that I'm seeing form on Coinbase. Okay, there you have it. There's your bear flag. Now, the reason why this is called the bear flag is because it literally looks like a flag. It's just upside down. Okay, so there's your flagpole. Okay, there's your flagpole, and then there's your flag. Okay, that's why this pattern is called a bear flag. Okay, there's your flag. That means there's your flagpole, there's your flag. A bull flag would be the other way around. A bull flag would be here's your flagpole, and then a bull flag would be here's your flag. Okay, that would be a bull flag. When you see bull flag patterns, you then look for the stock to continue higher. When you see bear flag patterns, you look for the stock to continue lower, which is exactly what happened here today on Coinbase. Okay, and this is the trade setup that I went after and I attacked. To show you guys the bear flag a little bit more clearly, we're going to break things down to a 15-minute chart, and we're going to pan this out because when I go to a 15-minute chart, it becomes a lot more clear. Okay, it becomes a lot more clear. All right, here we have it. Okay, so now here's your bear flag. Let me draw this line. There you have it. There's your bear flag. Okay, so again, here's your flagpole, right? There's your flagpole. There's your flag. And here is the break out of the bear flag. And this is where I made all my money today, short Coinbase. Okay. Now, the way to trade a bear flag setup, there's a couple different ways that you can trade this. There's a couple different ways where you want to enter the trade. Okay. Where you want to set your stop losses. There's a couple different places on where you want to do this. Okay. Now, option number one on where you'd want to short Coinbase would be up near the resistance part of the flag. So here's a resistance part of the flag. All right, I'll draw it out for you guys. Okay, here's a resistance part of the flag. Okay, there's your resistance line. Okay, and you guys can see very clearly, there's your support lines. Okay, so way number one that you guys can go about shorting this pattern is by getting short along the top of the flag, and then you set your stop loss, okay, at the previous touch of the line. So let's say, for example, you got short coin right there. Okay, let's say, for example, you got short coin right there. Your stop loss, you'd want to have it at this previous touch. Okay, you'd want to have it at that previous touch. All right, so if you got short there, if the stock did this, that you'd be covering that position. You'd be taking a loss on that trade. Okay, so this is how this is one way that you guys can short a bear flag on Coinbase. Now, the other way is waiting for it to break out of the bear flag and fail to get back inside of it. That is what I did, folks. Okay, so as I zoom this in, you'll see this support line, right? There's that support line. Well, right here, now let's zoom in a little bit. Right here, we broke beneath that line. We bounced back, tried to get back inside, and couldn't. that would be a signal for you to get short the bear flag breakout and then set your stop loss, okay, back inside of the flag. Let me go to a 5-minute chart now. I'm just going to keep breaking this down so you can see things a little bit more clearly. Okay. So now I'll go, you know what? I'll go to a 3-minute chart just so you can see the trade itself today. Okay. So now I'm breaking it down all the way to a 3-minute chart for you. Let's zoom this back in. Okay. Broke it all the way down to a 3-minute chart for you. All right. There's the support level. Okay. There's the support level. Mike, when you short a stock like coin today, for those that don't have margin account to short, would you recommend puts? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Coin actually started trading options today. Today, the stock actually started trading options. Okay. So yeah, if you guys, if I short a stock and you can't short it because you either don't have a margin account or maybe you can't get a borrow on the stock, you can go with put options as well. Okay, that's perfectly fine. All right. So what you'll see here now, guys, you can see very clearly we broke beneath that level, right? Here's the support line. We broke beneath it yesterday. Then today, you see we try to get back above it and we drop. Right there, when we dropped and got denied, we were unable to get back inside of that flag. Right there, folks, is where I went ahead and I got short Coinbase. I got short Coinbase right there. I'll let you guys my exact timestamp on the trade. At 9:40 a.m., I shorted Coinbase at 327.50. Okay, 327.50. Right there. Stop loss, 334.50, which was at the time the current high of the day, and the resistance that I'm looking for where we failed to get back inside of the flag. Okay, that's my stop loss. So there's the short, there's the stop loss, and now we look for the bear flag to roll itself over. Now, as soon as I enter this trade, within minutes, we dropped like a rock. Okay, from 327 all the way down to 321, and I took a piece of my position off the table at 321.88. Okay, I covered 25% of my position at 321.88. All right. Then you had this little bounce back, which I have no idea what this was when this happened. You have this huge increase in volume, this huge bounce back. I have no idea what that was. Okay, somebody came in and bought a huge chunk of Coinbase at that moment. But I already took a piece of profit off the table. I've reduced my risk on the rest of my position. I've got my stop loss. I'm going to delete these lines just so you can, so it cleans up the chart so you guys don't get confused. Because now there's my stop loss. Okay, there's my short entry. There's my first take profit. You get this bounce back. This is my stop loss. Okay, this is my stop loss. So I'm not panicking out of this position at this moment because I've already taken a piece of my position off the table. So that reduces my risk moving forward. This is tier trading at its best. For those that do not know, tier trading is a style of trading that I teach to all my members. I learned it while working at the fund. The idea is that you take profit off in pieces, not all at once. This is designed specifically to do two things. One, to help you keep losing trades small. Two, to help you stay in winning trades longer. This is an absolute game changer when it comes to trading styles. For anyone that is getting started, or for anyone that has traded already, when you learn how to tier trade, it'll completely change your trading for the better. My TeachD family members, I actually want you guys to sound off in chat right now if the tier trading strategy that I've taught you has helped your trading. I want you to sound off in chat right now if the tier trading strategy has helped you become a better trader. Sound off in chat, guys, right now to let all of those that maybe are unfamiliar with the tier trading strategy, how much of a game changer. It'll improve your trading instantly as soon as you guys start trading this way. So 25% of my position comes off the table right there. I hold through that bounce back, and then the stock weakens, runs back out of steam, and eventually ends up breaking below the low of the day. And once we broke below the low of the day, that's it. All hell broke loose. We just started to roll ourselves over. And now I start taking profits off the table. Okay. Right there, I take another piece of profit off the table, guys. I'll give you my timestamp. 11:17 a.m. at $320.28. We continued to drop, and I took another piece of profit off the table at 11:25 a.m. at $315.65. Okay, $315.65. So again, recap. I shorted 327.50. Took some off in the 321s, took some off in the 320s, took more off in the 315s, and I'm still short a small piece of this position to see if we are able to break below 310. Okay? If we are able to break below 310, I'm going to hold on to the rest of this position probably for another couple of days. Okay? Because when you are looking at a bear flag, okay, now I'm going to go back. I'm going to delete all these lines. We're going to start fresh. When you're looking at a bear flag, I'll switch to a 5-minute to clean up the chart a little bit. When you're looking at a bear flag, the last line of support, okay, your last line of support on a pattern like this is the low of the bear flag. That's it. Now you can see today we got down there, and you can see support kicked in. Okay. You can see support kicked in. This is your last line of support on this pattern. If this level breaks, I think you can see Coinbase go all the way down to like $280. I think you can see Coinbase go all the way down to 280, 285 if it gets below 310. Okay. I don't know if it's going to get below 310. That's why I took the bulk of my position off the table already. I realized all that profit. I'm holding on to a small piece of the position to see if we break 310. If we do break 310, excuse me, you will most likely see me add back to that position. You'll most likely see me add back to that position because if we break 310, I think Coinbase has a lot more room to the downside. If we don't, if we bounce back, 324, 325, that area will be where I will cover the last piece of this position, take my final profit off the table, and then keep it moving. Okay. This was my Coinbase trade today, guys. Again, my only trade today. The markets have been a little, I shouldn't say. Today was a great opportunity actually to get in put options in the SPY, and I missed my entry by seconds. Oh my God, I was so upset today. A lot of my members caught it. I've given an analysis on the SPY the last couple of days, and we talked about a very specific level on the SPY of 413.75. And I told everybody if this level breaks, okay, I told everybody that if this level breaks, that I think we go down to 411.50. Was exactly what I said. I talked about this pre-market. My entire THD fam, you can all verify this is exactly what I said pre-market. I'm really, really happy that a lot of my members were able to profit on this trade. I unfortunately missed getting filled. I did not get filled on put options on the SPY, which actually turned out to be a huge missed opportunity. Today was a great day, but it could have been a monster day had I gotten this fill. But I want to take you guys to the analysis. The analysis is what's more important, not necessarily, my day and my P&L. It's more importantly so you can understand why was this the game plan. Okay, why was this the game plan? There's your previous resistance. Then you had this big gap up. So not only do you have prior resistance, you have the gap entry. Okay, here's the gap up. You have this gap entry, right? And then we pull back down to that level and it holds support. That was yesterday. Then now as we zoom in today, okay, let's zoom in today and let's go to this morning. And this morning, what starts to happen? Well, man, this level is support once again. Look at that. Look at this level. Look at this support level, holding. Look at that. Look at this level. So resistance, support, and then it broke. And right here is where I tried to get put options on the SPY, and I missed my fill by, I'm not kidding, probably 20 seconds. Probably 20 seconds. and then you just had this big rollover. A lot of my members nailed this. I'm really, really proud of a lot of my members for nailing this, for taking the analysis, understanding the game plan, using the levels, jumping on the opportunity, and capitalizing on that downside. So congratulations to all my fam that caught that trade today. I know a lot of you banked on that trade. I am envious of you guys today because I did not get filled. All right. But it makes me feel a hell of a lot better knowing that so many of you were able to capitalize on that move based on that analysis. So really great job, everybody. Okay. Really, really, really great job. All right. So anybody have any questions? Now would be the time to ask if you guys have any questions specifically about what we just discussed. Thanks, Adam. Just rub it in. Just dig it in further. Just dig it in further. Awesome. Joy, thank you. Joy says, great lessons, Mike. So clear. My pleasure. Guys, listen, it's my goal on every single one of these live streams to make sure that you find value and that you truly learn something from all of these live streams. I want to know if you did that here tonight. Did we accomplish that? I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now if you got value from this live stream, whether it was listening to Boris Jordan speak, getting some insight on the cannabis industry from Rohan Marley, going over the Coinbase trade. If you got value from this live stream tonight, guys, go ahead right now and type the number 1 in chat and let me know. And then as soon as you do type that number 1 in chat, I want you to go and smash that like button as hard as you guys can. Turn that thumb blue. Yes, look at all those number 1s. Look at all those number 1s. That is what I'm talking about. Look at all those number 1s. Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Excellent, and thank you. That's what I want to know. I want to make sure you guys get value out of all these live streams. Listen up, everybody. Listen up. Yes, TTG is a premium platform. Yes, that means it costs money. Okay. I told you guys already about the discount code. Use coupon code TTG121 to get a 43% discount. It brings the price from $2,212 all the way down to just $1,254. Use that coupon code before midnight. You'll get a free laptop included for anyone that joins before midnight Pacific. But for anyone else whose interests have been piqued, we also have a 7-day trial I want to make sure you're aware of. It's a one-time non-recurring payment of just $3. That's it, literally $3. There's no catch. Okay, at the end of the 7 days, if you do not manually upgrade to a full membership, it just ends and you're never charged again. That 7-day trial comes with 3 sample courses that include video and that come in video and text format, whichever is easier for you to learn. It also gives you access to 7 days of our Benzinga Pro live newsfeed. You get 7-day access to our trade idea scanner, 7-day access to free analyst reports and SEC filings on any U.S. listed company. And last but not least, 3 days in a row of access to our trading chat room where you can watch me and my team of 6 other pro trader moderators trade live and get a real feel for what it's like being part of the TTG family. All you guys have to do is go to ttgthree.com. The URL's right there at the bottom of your screen. ttgthree.com. It's a one-time payment of $3. Literally, that's it. Guys, that's less than a cup of coffee. My Starbucks costs $4.50. Okay? So it's less than $3. Trust me, it'll be the best $3 you ever spent in your life. Now, I want to know who's still on the live stream that's not a member of True Trading Group. Type the letters TTG in chat right now if you are not a member of True Trading Group. All right, we got Dana, Richard Garza. Nice. Suzanne Terrell. just joined today after just 2 days of the trial. Guys, give a big warm welcome to Suzanne Terrout. Welcome to the TTG family. We've got 03 Devil Dog. We got Sam E. Stephanie R. It's Nihilist. Justin Mead. Charma Dompre. Nuke Gang. Golden Images. Racy Placencia. Q the Expert. Black Hole. Betsy Terrell. Luis Tennant. Judy Hall. Lisa Beliso. I'm totally butchering some of these names. I do apologize. RV Thomas. Good. Guys, awesome. So for those of you that are typing TTG, listen. Okay, listen up, seriously, because no one's going to do the work that's needed for you to reach your goals. You have to be willing to do it. You got to be willing to put in a little bit of energy and effort to learn this skill. But it all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, being part of the right community. That's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. And guys, that's what True Trading Group is all about. I told you the one-year membership normally costs $2,212, but tonight until midnight Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern, you can get a 43% discount for being on the live stream. Use coupon code THD121. It brings the price all the way down to just $1,254. There's no upsells ever. There's no add-ons. You have full access to our moderators, including myself. Everything we have and everything we ever will have. There's no extras. Okay? Guys, when you start trading for real, okay, even if you are not part of True Trading Group, you're going to need real-time news, real-time charts, and real-time level 2. Okay? With True Trading Group, we're the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price, you get access to everything that we have. As a member of TTG, you're going to get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. Included with your membership at no additional cost, Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. It gives you breaking to the second news alerts directly in chat. I can't tell you how many times I've made money or saved money because of this newsfeed because I got the news before most other traders. This is included with your membership. There's also a Squawk Box feature that lets you turn on your speakers and listen as someone will read the news to you out loud. You also get quote streams, real-time level 1, real-time full book level 2, and real-time options data as well. That comes in a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you learn in the courses. Practice it with fake money before you start risking your hard-earned cash. Then you get access to our Trade Ideas Scanner. This shows you stocks that are making new highs, have unusual volume, your top gainers, basically lets you know what are the best stocks for you to be trading today. Then you get our Trading Views Pro charting software. One of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. It's yours free. Guys, all of this is included with your membership when you use that coupon code TTG121. You only pay $12.54. You're also going to get a minimum 10 easy-to-follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders with over an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent in True Trading Group. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks every single buy and every single sell that our moderators make so you can track all of our trading performance. It's right there for you to see on our website. Then you're going to get one small private study group, access to one small private study group with the moderator. That's going to be your chance to go over topics, lessons, and questions that you need help with. Then you're going to get the entire curriculum. Folks, this is a simplified version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading courses, trader psychology courses, you name it, we've got it, all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There's no special pro, VIP, inner circle courses. You get access to all of our courses when you join TTG. Then you have a video library that's got over 100 hours of workshops and webinars that we've conducted, like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to grow a small account, how to resist FOMO, have confidence pulling the trigger. Just a couple of topics, okay, that are in that video library. There's over 100 hours in there, guys. There's over 100 hours in that video library. Go through it. There's really a bunch of great stuff in that video library, okay? And access to us in general. You guys can send me and the moderators private messages during the day and ask us questions. We're in chat all day long. We're not done at 11 o'clock and you're left to fend for yourself. We're there all day long, guys. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Okay. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,000 reviews. I encourage you to go on to Trustpilot and I encourage you to read some of our reviews. Okay, these are your peers. I encourage you to go and read them. Here, I'll read one for you guys. Somebody, Cafe Playa, 17 hours ago. Here, I'll just read you one. This is my first time seeing this review, by the way. I joined February 11th, 2021. Today's my 68th day as a member. I've gone through all the courses. The difference I saw in my self-trading in a very ugly market today made me write this. The person I was with the knowledge I possessed prior to joining TTG could have made today really ugly. Instead, today I made a couple bucks. I'm not a millionaire, not even a thousandaire yet, but I'm not guessing or trying to catch up with a move. Now I know what I'm seeing in the charts. I understand what all the strange metrics are, and I know how to use these tools. And instead of chasing a move, now I see them coming. TTG is a very easy platform that can be a total change in lifestyle, me, or a great chance to gain a life skill that'll always earn me money while I travel. Very easy to stay in a full-time job and still actively trade. I completely recommend these guys if you've made it this far. Boom. Okay, that was a beautiful review. Thank you to Cafe Playa for that awesome review. Guys, I encourage you to go read those reviews. Okay, over 1,000 people have taken the time to write us a review on Trustpilot. That's incredible. I would suggest you go and read some of them. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot, guys. Like I said, there's no better review than that of your peers. There's no difference between these people and you. You have to understand that. There's no difference between these people and you. Okay. Going back to that, the membership, guys. Let me put something into perspective for you, because you have the opportunity right now to only pay $1,254. That's going to change at midnight Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern. The price is going up. It's going to continue to go up every day as we move back towards the $2,000 price point. So to put things into perspective for you, the value that you're getting at that price, that Benzinga news feed I told you about, that's included with your membership. If you paid for it yourself through Benzinga directly, they would charge you $1,188 a year for that service. The real-time level 1 and level 2 would cost you $990 through QuoteStream. The trade simulator would cost you $750 a year, and TradingView charges $720 a year for the charting software. So all of those 4 things are included for free with your membership when you pay $1,254. But if you paid for them separately on your own, without being a member of True Trading Group, it would cost you $3,648. This does not even include the courses, the video library, the workshops. Okay, this doesn't even include any of that stuff. I'm just telling you about what you're getting value on, just those things that are included in your membership. Guys, listen to me. Seriously, if you're interested in joining the group, do it now. Use the coupon code. The price is going up at midnight Pacific, and it's going to continue to go up. And we're going to move that price back up to the $2,000 price point, which is still cheaper than the competition. And we're providing you guys 10 times the value. Our goal in TTG is to disrupt this entire industry. But in order to do that, we need to provide value and results at a price that's substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. All right. And I think the value you guys are getting is absolutely insane at the $1,254 price point. My TTG family members, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that True Trading Group is worth? You think it's worth the $2K? Or what do you think it's worth? You think it's worth more? I want you guys to be honest. Tell me how much you think a membership to True Trading Group is worth. Because our guests that are here tonight, our viewers, they can join right now for $1,254. How much do you think it's worth now that you've gone through and you've been a member? Celeste says $10K. Jim Dandy says it's priceless. Trendsetter says it's priceless. KL says it's well worth it. Skyburst says it's priceless. Leonard Poon says 10,000 easy. TB says priceless. My boy Brian Stringer says 5,000. Silver Grave says $9,999.99. It's not worth 10,000 though. Let's see. Timothy says, guys, 2K times a lifetime of earnings. Panama Mike says this is the best outfit going. Alfred Diaz says it's priceless. Mark Penalosa says it's priceless. It made my trading 1,000% better. Flynn Lowe, 5 to 10K. My boy Eddie Van Traden, aka Memphis, is in the house. Says 3,500 a year. Jason Walkenbach says 5K at least. I love TTG. Michelle Nguyen says 5K. Wendy Walker says the education is priceless. Guys, all right, awesome. Thank you for that. Okay. I hope anyone that's not a member, hope you guys are reading these comments. But let's ask the real question that you all want to know. Are TTG members making money? I want you to sound off right now. If you are a member in True Trading Group and you are making money with TTG, sound off in chat right now. Did you make your membership feedback? Are you making money with True Trading Group? Sound off in chat right now if you are making money with TTG. Anyone that's not a member, okay, I want you to pay attention to all of the comments coming through the side of the chat room right now. I love TTG. Hell yes, 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 yeah. We got a not yet. Yes, 100% yes. Yes, I'm making money. Yep, absolutely. You will make money. I made 4,300 in just 2 weeks. Yes. The education's priceless. Yes. Discipline is key. Hell yes. Yeah. Just look at all these comments, guys. Vanessa Sousa says, I made $200 just today. Ray Thompson says he's stacking Benjamins. Nice. Very nice. Awesome. Mike, that's awesome. Michael Cates Sr., I want to touch on your comment. He goes, half on my own, half is the group effort. That's really important because something that I really harp on and I really teach a lot with True Trading Group is for you to be able to do this on your own. I don't want you to just blindly follow what I'm doing. You could if you want, but I want you to really learn how to do this. I want to teach you how to fish. I don't want to just drop a fish in front of your plate because what happens if I'm not here one day? You're going to go starving. I want you to learn how to go out there and fish for yourself so you can feed yourself. That's what True Trading Group is all about. Being able to identify opportunities and capitalize on those opportunities on your own. Here's the real question. If I know nothing about stocks, is this the place to learn? The real question is absolutely, undoubtedly, yes. How many of my TTG members knew nothing when you guys first joined? If you are a TTG member that knew nothing when you joined TTG, I want you to sound off in chat right now to help answer Last of the Juice. I want you guys help to answer Last of the Juice's question. The reason why, guys, honestly, all of our courses are separated between beginner and advanced courses. The beginner and the foundation courses in True Trading Group will start you off knowing nothing. It will literally start you off from day one. Okay. It will literally start you off from day one. Okay. So I want you to just, read some of the comments coming through chat. These are some TTG members that did not know a single thing about trading stocks when they first joined. Okay. Great question though. Great question. I'm glad you asked it. Okay. Guys, for the stimulus, for the TTG Stimmy, all my TTG fam, log into the main trading chat room right now. Adam has more information for you. Okay. For the TTG Stimmy, log into the main trading chat room. Adam has more information for you. Okay. And anyone that just joined today, if anyone joined TTG today, you guys can also go into the main trading chat room on the website and have a chance to win a couple $100 as part of the TTG stimulus plan. All right. And guys, last but not least, the last thing I'll leave you guys with, like I said, we give back to all of our members. We're giving away the free laptops tonight. I think we've got about 30 left, maybe 32 of them left, 34 or something like that. Again, the next 30 something people that use coupon code THD121 before midnight Pacific will get a free laptop with their membership. So you're going to get a 43% discount and 28 laptops. Wow. So I told you, these laptops go fast. So you'll have the 43% discount and you're going to get a free laptop. Okay. Guys, we're not going to be able to do these laptops again for a bit. You know, Adam was really had to fight tooth and nail with our wholesaler to get this batch. And Adam, he just is messaging me. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I just saw how much that we paid for them. Oh, shit. All right. Wow. I just saw how much we paid for them. That's actually a lot more than we usually pay for the laptops. Yeah. So I don't know when we're going to be able to do this batch of laptops again. So we've got 28 of them left. So the next 28 people, you guys are going to get a free laptop with that 43% discount. So use that coupon code. But like I was saying, every time we get 300 new members into Trading Group, we also do a giveaway where we give away either a Tesla or $30,000 cash, whichever the winner decides. All you have to do is be a member of True Trading Group to have a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla. That's it. You just have to be a member. We always do fun stuff and giveaways like that with our members. Like I said, we got the Teach You Stimulus. That's after the live stream. We're giving away a couple $100 to Teach You members. And then last but not least, and I'll let you guys go, I'm going to show you real quick. Anyone that's still on the fence, okay? You're like, it sounds like a good deal, but I'm a little apprehensive. I've been burned before. I'm going to make your mind up for you. I'm about to show you how much that I believe that if you're willing to put in a little bit of energy and effort, this can and will work for you. Anyone that signs up with the coupon code TGG121, and guys, use the coupon code. Okay? You have to use the coupon code. Otherwise, you're not going to get that discount. Okay? Anyone that signs up tonight with that coupon code, if you go through all of our courses, pass all of our quizzes, and attend a private study group session, do those three things, that tells me you put in an effort. And if you do those three things and you still don't make back $1,254, the price of your membership tonight, if you don't make that back at least once after doing those three things, I will give you all of your money back. That's how confident I am that this can and will work for you. I'm not kidding. I will give you a full refund if you do not make the $1,254 back at least one time after doing those three things. Everything I'm telling you is on the website. You guys can see it all on the website. That money back guarantee, it's on the website. I'm basically guaranteeing your membership price. Worst case scenario, you sign up, you don't make that money back. I send the money back to you. Okay, I send the money back to you, and then you got a free laptop. Okay, you guys will know that you are going to be one of those 28 people with the laptop if the laptop is there in your checkout. Okay, so when if you're in the checkout, you'll see the laptop. If you see a laptop in your checkout, that means you're one of the 28. If you get to the website and there's no laptop in your checkout, that means those 28 laptops have already been taken. All right. So the next 28 people are to use coupon code TGD121 are going to get a 43% discount. You're going to get a brand new laptop. You're going to get a money back guarantee, and you're going to get a chance to win either a Tesla or 30 grand when we have our next Tesla $30,000 giveaway. All right. Thanks for joining us here tonight, guys. Use that coupon code before midnight tonight. The price is going up. Take advantage of it, guys. Take advantage of it before the price goes up. All right. Guys, everyone head on over to the main trading chat room. Adam's got information for you for the Teach You Stimulus Plan. Thanks for joining me here tonight. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and of course, smash that